Welcome to English Practice Every Day.
Happy you're here with us today. Kevin, it's great to be back.
It's great to have you, Jane. Today, we have a super important topic for all of you learning English. We're going to talk about how to introduce yourself naturally and how to have simple conversations about your job and daily work life.
Yes, this is really useful stuff. These are phrases you use every single day. If you want to make new friends, meet new people, or even just talk about your work, these phrases are key. And remember, if you like what you hear, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out.
Absolutely. So, let's dive right in. Jane, what's the very first thing you say when you meet someone new?
Easy. I always start with, "Hi, my name is Jane," or sometimes, "Hello, I'm Jane." Simple, right?
Perfect. That's exactly it. So, listeners, let's practice this. Right now, say it with us. Hi, my name is your name.
Good job. Try it again. Hello, I'm your name. Remember to use your own name. It's okay if it feels a little strange at first, but practice makes it easy. You're improving already.
Excellent. Now, after you say your name, what's often the next piece of information you share, Jane?
Usually where I'm from or where I live. So I might say, I am from Canada, or I live in Toronto.
Great examples. So we can combine these. Let's try a small dialogue. I'll start. Hi, my name is Kevin.
And I'll reply, "Hello, I'm Jane. Nice to meet you, Kevin." Then maybe, "Where are you from, Kevin?"
I'm from the United States. How about you, Jane? You see how natural that flows?
Exactly. So listeners, practice saying, "I am from your country," or "I live in your city." Try it aloud right now.
How? That's a great question, Jane, for our listeners. So you can say, I am from Japan, or I live in London. You can use either phrase. It's totally fine. Let's try to say it one more time. I am from your country.
Fantastic. Okay, so we have name and origin. What about jobs? That's a big part of introducing yourself, right? Like, what do you do?
Absolutely. What do you do is a very common and polite way to ask about someone's job. It's not what is your job, although that's understandable. What do you do sounds more natural.
Right. And to answer, you can say, "I am a your job." For example, "I am a teacher," or "I am a student." Very simple.
Exactly. So if someone asks me, what do you do? I would say, I am a podcast host and content creator. And what about you, Jane?
I would say, "I am also a podcast host and an English teacher." Listeners, your turn. What do you do? Try to say it out loud. I am a your job.
That's it. Good job. Don't worry about being perfect, just try. You can say, I am a doctor, I am an engineer, I am a chef, or I am retired. All are good answers.
Or I am a student. That's a very common one too. So let's put it all together. Kevin, ask me to introduce myself.
Okay, here we go. Hi, I'm Kevin. Nice to meet you. What's your name and what do you do?
I'd reply, "Hi Kevin, I'm Jane. Nice to meet you too. I'm an English teacher." You see, it's like a mini conversation.
And then I might ask, where do you work, Jane? This is a natural follow-up question in a work conversation.
Oh, that's a good one. To answer, you can say, "I work at company name," or "I work for company name." So I might say, "I work for English Naturally podcast."
Yes, you do. And I work at English Naturally too. So, listeners, try to say where you work. I work at company name, or I work for company name. If you're a student, you can say, I study at school name.
Good. And sometimes you just say the place, like, "I work at a hospital," or "I work in an office." It depends. Let's practice that. I work at a hospital, or I work in an office.
Great. So, we've covered the basics of introducing yourself and your job. Now, let's talk about daily work life. Jane, when does your workday usually start?
My workday usually starts at 8 a.m. I'm an early bird. How about you, Kevin?
I'm a bit later. My workday starts at 9 a.m. So, listeners, you can say, my workday starts at time. Try saying it. For example, my workday starts at 7 a.m.
That's great practice. This is how you talk about your routine. And then, what do you usually do in the morning, Kevin?
In the morning, I usually check emails and plan my tasks for the day. It's important to be organized, you know. My quick breakfast is a banana and coffee.
Ah, coffee is important. For me, in the morning, I usually prepare my lessons and drink tea. So listeners, you can use the phrase, in the morning, I usually activity, or I usually activity in the morning. Try it with your own routine. In the morning, I usually eat breakfast.
Perfect. And what about the afternoon? What do you usually do in the afternoon, Jane?
In the afternoon, I usually teach my classes and meet with students. Sometimes I have meetings. How about you?
In the afternoon, I usually record podcasts and edit videos. It's a busy time. So, listeners, try this. In the afternoon, I usually activity. Maybe in the afternoon, I usually have lunch.
Excellent. You're doing great. Keep practicing these phrases. And then, what about finishing work? Kevin, when do you finish work?
I usually finish work at 5 p.m., sometimes later if we have a big project. And you, Jane?
I usually finish work around 4 p.m., then I go for a walk. So listeners, say, I usually finish work at time. For example, I usually finish work at 6 p.m.
Very good. It's all about repetition. Let's try to put some of these together in a small conversation again. Jane, ask me about my workday.
Okay, Kevin, what do you do and what does your workday look like?
Good question. I am a podcast host. My workday starts at 9 a.m. In the morning, I check emails. In the afternoon, I record podcasts. I usually finish work at 5 p.m. See how many phrases we used?
Wow, that was a lot, and it sounded so natural. Listeners, try to tell us about your day, even if it's just one sentence. My workday starts at, or I finish work at.
You can pause the podcast if you need more time. This is your practice. We're here to help you. Now, let's talk about liking your job. Sometimes people ask, do you like your job?
Oh, that's a nice question. And you can simply say, yes, I like my job. Or if you want to add more, yes, I like my job because it's interesting, or because I help people.
Exactly. I like my job because I get to talk to amazing people like you, Jane, and help our listeners learn English.
Aw, thanks, Kevin. And I like my job because I love teaching and seeing people improve their English. It's very rewarding. So listeners, try to say, I like my job because reason, or just yes, I like my job.
That's a great way to express yourself. And it's okay if you don't like your job too much. You can say, it's okay, or it has its ups and downs. But for now, let's focus on the positive.
Definitely. So we've gone through, hi, my name is, I am from, I am a job, what do you do, I work at, my workday starts at, in the morning, afternoon, I finish work at, and I like my job because.
That's a lot of useful phrases. And remember, the key is to practice. Don't just listen, say it out loud. The more you speak, the more natural it becomes. Think of a real person you could talk to.
That's right, even if it's just practicing in front of a mirror. Now for our wrap-up, Kevin, what are some final tips for sounding natural?
My final tip is to listen more. Listen to how native speakers introduce themselves, how they talk about their jobs. Watch movies, listen to other podcasts. You'll start to hear these phrases everywhere.
And my tip is, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. It's part of learning. Just keep trying and your English will get better and better. You're doing a fantastic job already.
Absolutely. And speaking of daily routines, we have a fun community question for you today. Jane, what's our question?
Our question is, what's the first thing you do in the morning? Tell us in the comments. Do you drink coffee? Do you check your phone? Do you exercise? We'd love to know.
Yes, share your answer with us in the comments section below. It's a great way to practice writing and connect with other learners. We love reading your responses.
Thank you so much for joining us today on English Naturally. We hope this episode helps you feel more confident introducing yourself and talking about your work. Keep practicing.
That's it for this episode. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next lesson. Until next time, keep practicing your English. Bye for now.
Bye everyone. Have a wonderful day.